Let me share my screen. Okay. So yesterday we discussed about simulator pattern and builder pattern, right? Awesome. So today our focus will be on two major patterns. One is called observer pattern. This is the one of the most commonly used pattern. Second one is the factory pattern. So we will start with the observer pattern. Okay. First of all, hello. Okay, let's talk about a problem. Then we will see the implication of observer pattern. Let's say, yeah, let's talk about a very real life problem. I mean, I'm quoting the problem, not the exactly problem, but I'm quoting the part of the problem from the book also. I mean, you can find the problem, you can find, I mean, I don't exactly remember the problem. Hmm. Yes, yes. Sure. Okay, we will discuss about that. Hmm. Last में या फिर we can have a बैठा ठीक है. So coming to this, but let's first of all, I will let me quote you a problem. So I mean, I don't exactly remember the problem, so it may be possible that the problem that I'm stating may be same as the book head first का जो book आता है, it's a very common book, head first design pattern. But I don't exactly remember the same problem, but the problem may be similar to what is written there. Okay. So suppose you are creating a particular service for weather forecasting. You know weather forecasting, right? Yes. So the problem is that you are owning a weather forecasting system, and there are several scenarios where sometimes you have to. So I mean, there is a guy which is having all the weather data, and then there are guys who are actually representing the data of weather whenever there is a change, right? So first of all, let's say we have a it will have a lot of things. So be patient because this will have a lot of things. A lot of things will come into the picture, and then we will talk about these things, right? So if you have any doubt, you can ask me immediately, or you can note it down so that we can discuss it at the end. So let's say we have a class called weather data, okay, which has two things. Let's say it has list of integers which has temperatures. Okay, it means it has suppose out of 24 hours, it has data of last 24 hours. Okay, list contains temperature of each hour. I mean each entry is the temperature of a single hour. Okay, and then list of humidity. Okay, because here we have suppose we are having a temperature of 1 day, so 24 vintage are there for each hour. Let me be a bit realistic for double. Okay, first about humidity. Okay, so now let's understand like this. You have to okay, you have to say, and then it has suppose there are two systems, right? One is showing something called latest hour weather, and average weather report. Okay, these are two classes, right? We will also implement these classes. So we have these two things into the picture. So we will have public, we have something called weather data. I'm just starting a very common scenario, then we will see what is the problem with that. Similar to what we have done yesterday, right? Okay. Now we are doing what? Okay, let's type here. Okay. So now we are like in, okay, suppose a bunch of methods. I'm not implementing them because these are just hypothetical thing, right? Okay. So here, now we will say public. Since it's a real-time thing, we have to make concept called data change. So what we I will do, let me show you what is our purpose is. So our purpose is to report weather data, right? We have to report the weather change, right? So what will happen in the weather? What will happen since we are working on an hourly basis? We will be having a track of latest वो पूरे 1 day का data, right? Which will be 24 into, right? So weather means we will keeping it up two things, temperature and humidity. Okay. So now what will happen is that there are two ways of showing this. Right now we are having two ways. One, we will show latest hour ka weather report and same, and also we will show complete day ka average weather report. Right? So we have injected these two in its constructor, and for then we will have two methods, right? For latest temperature for latest humidity, right? And then since it's a real world, it's a real time system, change will happen, right? So somehow we will have to incorporate changes. So whenever change will happen, what we will do? We will what we will do? Okay. So we will see temperature dot add, but we will also first of all remove the previous one and we will say okay. I'm just adding hypothesis value, so I'm not writing the whole thing. Okay. So we will say okay dot add latest temp, right? Latest temp will give you the latest temperature. So we will add it in the list. And then we will what will do, right? Now we have two different methods, okay? Now we have two different classes. First class is what? First class is latest hour weather report. and then we will have what? Average, and then what will happen here? We will show public, and then it will have what will be there? Hmm? It will have list of गलत है, हाँ, गलत. And then here what we will have? We will have suppose we will say okay. Hmm. Average temp equal to hmm, average temperature will be equal to temperature divided by not like this, but yeah, you can go over. You go over, na? It will like sum of temp upon and sum may I will have sum of all the elements, right? I'm not writing the whole method, but you got the point, right? Here we are printing average. You know how to get average, so I think I don't need to talk about that, but yeah. Similarly, if we have to, oh my goodness, it is for average, right? And this is one for latest one, right? So for latest one, what we will be having? Same. So latest, what will be the input? Same, right? Right? So let me just save some space here. Here, what will show? Print. We are good here. Latest means last hour का, ठीक है ना? Latest means last hour का, right? So here we are showing temperature, humidity dot get, and now in this method here in the latest, now we have to show the change also, right? Change. So to reflect the change, what we will do here? Get latest, get latest humidity, right? Let me just be with me. Let me just complete this function, then I will tell you, okay? And then what we will do, latest dot, and then report dot weather report. Okay, so look what we are doing here. So we have a weather data, right? Where we have temperature of some hours and humidity of 7 hours, right? Now we want to show two reports, right? One latest report and second average report, right? So we have created two classes, right? Where we are showing average report and latest report, right? In the left hand side, you will see two classes, right? Average. In the left hand side, you will see two classes, right? You will see two classes. Average hour weather report and latest hour weather report. Two classes, right? We have two classes. Then these two classes are in the constructor of our weather report data, right? Right? And now what we are doing? We are we have a method to get latest temperature and latest humidity, right? Some sources will be there, he will be giving us, right? Now for every data change, we will add the latest data, right? And then we will show latest data and average data because for every data change, the average will change and latest value will change, right? Now you got this whole functionality and the whole class construction, how these are getting created and what are they doing? What do you still having about? So here we have built a whole system to show average data and latest data and one mechanism to get that latest number, right? So this is life before Othello pattern. Now tell me, what are the problems with this pattern? What are the problems with this type of class structure? This is doing our work, right? By writing this much code, we can do our work, right? Our work is done. Hello? Now tell me, what is it? Our purpose is to show the latest data and average data whenever there is a change in the temperature. Yes, using get latest. It's getting from somewhere. I don't know where it is getting from. But it is, you can assume it is getting this latest from somewhere, right? Flow is like it's getting latest temperature from somewhere. It is getting latest humidity from somewhere, right? Data data. Yes. It is calling itself. There is a trigger which will run this one data change, right? A trigger will be there. Some trigger will call this method. It means someone, the source, which is actually having that data source, that will trigger this method, right? So whenever this method will be triggered, what will happen? It will get the latest temperature from the source. It will get the latest humidity from the source, and then it will report latest temperature, and it will report average temperature. I mean average weather, not temperature, okay, average weather. And to facilitate and to make it more distributed, I have created two different classes for average weather and latest weather. Is it clear to you? Who will be calling this? Those who is controlling the data. Then what will be being called? This particular method. For any change, this method will be triggered. Is it cool? If there may be a trigger, and there may not be a trigger. There may be a schedule also. But every hour, this particular method will be scheduled. Right? So there may be a trigger and or there may be a schedule. We are good? Now this whole scenario is clear, right? We have weather data, we check temperature and humidity in the list format because it's recording per hour. Whenever there is a change, this method gets triggered. This method will get latest temperature and latest humidity, and then it will print the latest temperature humidity and average temperature humidity. Are we good? It is now it's clear. Yeah, definitely. I remember some of the guys in Amazon also there are a lot of support engineers who get promoted to software developer career. So it's not a big deal. But then we will talk about that. But yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, we can keep. To make sure that we don't get distracted, I think you can keep these questions. We will have a 15 hour of time to discuss all these things. Is it okay for you? So no, you don't need to be sorry, but it's just that you don't get distracted because this is very the, right now it might be looking a bit complex to you. So not to get distracted, I'm just making sure that you get focused. Okay. So we will talk about all this, but yeah, let's focus on this. So is this clear to you? Weather data, is it getting triggered? What is our motto here? Then our purpose is to show two things, right? Yeah, yeah. Same. So average and so this temperature. Which class? We have no. This is the method, no. This is the method, no. So average weather report. So latest weather report. These are the methods only, no. The name is yeah. So constructor. No, here we are printing, no. We are printing average temperature. Here we are printing latest temperature, right? How to print the latest temperature? So look at the last one, right? So you can see I'm printing latest temperature. This is showing that we are printing latest temperature. Yeah. What is the purpose here? Because whenever there is a change in temperature or humidity, right? We have to notify by these two methods, right? We have to show the latest one and the average one, right? This is our purpose. Our purpose is to create a weather reporting mechanism. Look, let's focus on the purpose. Our purpose is to have weather reporting mechanism. So there is one authority which is owning the data. So this is owning the data, right? This is temperature and humidity. and then there is a source from where it's getting like the latest value, right? And then there is a trigger or schedule which is making sure that this method gets executed whenever there is a change between these two. And then whenever change happens, we accommodate the change in this list, right? And then we print the latest value and the average value. We are good here? Cool. Now let's talk about the problems. What are the problems with this design? Can you name any problem? Do you see any problem here? I told you, no, it can be a trigger or schedule. You don't care about that, but you know what's happening. Just forget which column. Suppose I have written a schedule to call it every hour, right? Yeah, this will work. I'm telling this is wrong. This is, look, this is syntactically correct. This is functionality wise, it's correct. I'm not telling that this is wrong implemented. This is right implementation. But design wise, what is wrong here? Let's talk. Let me give you a scenario. Apart from latest and average, suppose we have to print sum of last 5 hours का date का temperature. What will happen? I mean, right now, tomorrow you have a new scenario. That okay, you can okay say please. We have to. It's good that we are printing latest hour का weather. We are printing average weather, right? Now, Sritish, I want to show last 10 hour का temperature and last 10 hour का humidity to our clients. What will you do? You will similar to average or latest, you will create a new class for say okay. So 10 hour का time freeze data. And then where will you print? Where will you print? In this here only, data change only, right? Where will you print? This is the trigger. Everything should go via this. But where will you print? In this method, right? Yes, but where will look? You have only one method, which is starting everything. Functionality is different, but exactly. You will write a new method or for making a for, if you are following the pattern of this class, you can see that we are not creating a new method. For all the operations, we are creating a new class, right? And the class is having method. For also you could have said, okay, why are you creating this whole class? Why not to create a method only? But since we are in a distributed environment, we want to keep the separation of concerns. We have created new classes, right? One class for average, one class for latest, right? I mean, rather than creating classes for average and latest, who has stopped you from printing sum and average here only? What is the problem in that? The problem is that if we keep on doing this method will go on 100 lines. If we keep on doing everything inside this data change sum method, this method will become 100 lines method. But who will call that method? But who will call that method? I told you, na, in this whole scenario, only one method is being called. You're not getting a point. Only one method is called. We have triggered for only this method. Look, when will you print last? When are we printing the latest data? When data is changing. What is the meaning of latest? If there is no change, there is no latest. What is when are we printing average data? When data is changing. So when we will show last 10 hour ka data, when data will change. So change will happen here only. So if we follow the pattern that we have just followed, we will create a new class similar to average hour weather report and latest hour weather report. We will create a new class naming like okay, last 10 hour weather report. Okay. And inside that class, we will create a method called okay, so last 10 hour ka weather report, right? And then we will add that class into the constructor of this class. Because you can see this class is having these two classes, right? And then we will add the method call into the data change. Right now we are calling two methods. Latest hour weather report dot so latest hour. Here is our weather report dot so every hour. Then I will say okay. I will say okay. What we will say? We will say okay, dude. I will call a method name. For the class name will be like so last 10 hour weather report. So I will say okay. So last 10 hour weather report. Something like that. Okay. Last 10 hour weather report dot so and 1020, right? We are good. Did you see the problem? So for every new requirement, what are we doing? We are changing the constructor of this. No, that is okay. Creating class is not an issue. We will anyway create class. But we are changing this particular constructor, right? We are changing this particular method, right? Or not? Is it a good DL pattern? Because ideally, data change, look, your new requirement is nothing to do with the data change, right? And similar to this, you can have hundreds of such reports. Will you keep on changing this metadata again and again? So that is the problem. If we are having something like this, then if we have such design into our system, that will be prone to change, right? Even though we don't have anything to do. Look, generating a new report, does that anything have to do with the weather data? Does that requirement affect the weather data structure? Still, we are changing this weather data class, right? We are changing, na? We are adding that new class in the constructor. We are adding that new method in the design introduction. I'm talking about this is only. So you are changing your code of a class which ideally should not have been affected by your new requirement. करंट टाइम से कि देखो यार मतलब बेगर हमारा जो न्यू रिक्वायरमेंट है जिसमें हमारा पर्पस है लास्ट 10 आवर का डेटा दिखाना ये किसी भी तरह से वेदर डेटा को चेंज करता है क्या नहीं करेगा फिर हम फिर हम वेदर डेटा का कोड क्यों चेंज करें नाउ ये क्लियर टू यू क्लियर होती है ना आप तो इस तरह की चीजों को इसे कपलिंग so what we are doing is that we are having an authority even though authority is not getting affected by the requirement of reporting we are coupling two things here right coupling you know coupling is we are joining tight coupling loose coupling tight coupling and loose coupling so our requirement of reporting is tightly coupled with the authority of weather data this is clear and this is one of the worst patterns in our system the one of the core principle of design is that we should avoid tight coupling समझ रहे हो ना करते को तो वेदर डेटा बेचारे कुछ फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता है फिर भी हम उसको बदल रहे हैं है ना तो इसको ऐसा समझो कि कल को मतलब तुम्हारे भाई ने जाकर बदमाशी की और किसी ने आपको एक थप्पड़ मार दिया आकर तो समझ रहे हो ना मतलब maybe it may be not a very good example but you are getting a point right अब यही हो रहा है ना बस रिक्वायरमेंट किसी और का है हम चेंज कर रहे हैं आकर इस बेचारे वेदर डेटा को क्यों चेंज करें इस बेचारे को ठीक है वैसे भी देयर इज अ वेरी फाइन प्रिंसिपल ऑफ सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट that your design should be open for extension and closed for modification. You might have heard this sentence many times, or not? You have heard, right? Okay. So now what should we do? So here, if you will look closely, data is the authority, right? Data data is the authority, right? And all these things, whether it's average hour weather report or latest hour weather report, last 10 hour का weather report, फिर last 5 hour का weather report, या फिर median weather report, कल को median भेजा गया, median weather report, right? So all these weather report They depend upon this data, right? They are not controlling this data. They are dependent upon the data, right? Look, weather data doesn't depend upon the reporting. Reporting depend upon the weather data. So ideally, what should happen? The reporting mechanism should have a way to observe the changes in the weather data, right? If suppose we would have a mechanism to reflect this data change to all the reporting, then this data change functionality will never change. You know, it also happens with like SMS. Just imagine na, कि there is a guy who is actually sending SMS to all the clients, right? Tomorrow a new client gets added. Will you change the way the way SMS is sent? No, because the way SMS is sent, that should be common for everything. Why should we change that method? And tomorrow hundreds of such new clients will come. Will you keep on changing that method 100 times? No. So that's why we have something called observer pattern. So what in the observer pattern we have two things. One is called subject, who is the authority who is taking the decision, and then there are observers who are depending upon the decision. Now come to the picture. So in observer pattern we have two things. One is called subject and another one is called observer. Okay. Now what will subject do? So subject will first of all, now we will make it more elaborate. Now we will do the same thing in a better way. So subject, what is subject to? Subject will register observer, right? And then subject can, if you are registering, you can also unregister observer, right? Yeah. Weather is independent and there are people who are depending upon the weather, right? So what we are doing is that we are registering all the observer. And then here we have something called notify. So subject has responsibility to notify on the change. Whenever a change happens, subject will notify. Now observer will show average. I mean, if you are having temperature and humidity, you will notify the changes in temperature and humidity. You are not gonna compute median, mode, all those things for the no. You are you are owning temperature and humidity. If any change will happen in the temperature or humidity, you will notify that. Now it's the duty of observer what kind of operation does the observer want to do on the data. अब उसको मीडियन दिखाना है, एवरेज दिखाना है, मोड दिखाना है, लेटेस्ट दिखाना है, it's the call of observer, right? So this is an observer what will happen. Observer what will do? Observer what will do? Observer will update based on the changes in the based on the changes in the pattern. Observer will right. Observer will show the update. So this is how the observer patterns look like. One side we have subject and other we have object, right? Subject is registering observer, it's unregistered object. ऐसा दोनों से है नहीं भाई क्या तो ऐसा कर दो इसे and if you are providing a facility to register, you should also provide a facility to unregister, right? Or not? है ना? So what observe what we are doing? We were doing everything inside the class. There is no such thing called abstraction. अब observer को भी देखते हैं, right now observer there can be many observer, right? And all the observer will do different kind of thing, right? So does it make sense? No, but the observer will have a common motto in their life. Update whenever it receives a notification, right? Earlier, if you will see, observer was not following anything like that. Observer were discrete things. This was different. Eventually, they were depending upon the same data, temperature and humidity, right? But still, there is no common ground for them. So to achieve a common ground, what can we have? We can have interfaces. What can we have? Interfaces, right? Look, implementation can be anything, but interface is same for everyone, right? So now let me rewrite that code using this pattern, and then let's see how things change. So first of all, we will create two interfaces. We will create interface subject. Cool. This will have three methods. And then, right? And then, clear or not? So these are the something which will be owned by subject. What will be the concept owned by object? So you know, now object will have some attributes जो कि वो own करेगा. For example, if in the weather data we have temperature and humidity, so observer will update with temperature and humidity, right? If you are owning something called what disaster, तो वो disaster का data जो भी होगा, it will update will have that much, update will have that kind of input, right? Now let's base our classes based on this, okay? Or not? So now in our case, who is our subject? Here, who is our subject? Weather data is our subject. Now weather data will have some of the things will remain same, right? Got it point. So yeah. Now earlier was what what was something that it was owning. So earlier this was having show report, average report types. Now it will own what? Now it won't have all the classes as it is. No. Now it will own a list of all the observers, right? Or not? List of all the observers, okay? Right now it's not writing that it's not earlier we were what was happening. Earlier we were having all the observers as a single class, right? Average data report and latest data report. Not right now, no, it doesn't care about what observers are and how observers look like. It only cares there are some observers which it needs to keep track of. Now, say or not. Now I'm just extending this one to the next layer. Okay. So now this subject, how will the subject behave? So this weather data is implementing the subject, right? Or not? Now this will have to implement all the methods of subject, right? So void register. So whenever you will register an observer, what will happen? Whenever a new observer is added, what will happen? It will add into the list of existing observers, right? When someone will want to unregister, so we will do a check. Contains O dot index of O, right? Or not? And then void notify. Now what will happen? It will create a list of, it will notify all users, right? So it doesn't care about who the observers are. It will just iterate over the list, right? Then so what we are doing as a part of notification, what we are doing? Observer has a something called update, right? Observer has a interface called update, right? Or not? So it will call the update method of all the observers. We are good till here. Just have a look. Just have a look. We are having three methods. One is called registered. So it will register a new observer. As a part of registration, what will happen? It will add the new observer into the list of existing observers. Okay. As a part of unregistered, it will remove the observer so that it will stop sending the notification. And as a part of notification, what will happen? It will update all the observers because observer is already having a auto interface, and it has a method called update. Right? We are good till here. Now we will implement the basic function of this method data. So what was the basic function of this method data? What was the basic function? Get latest, right? Tell me what is the second function of this particular class? Do you remember? Humidity. And then what was the main function which was being triggered at the end? Data. What will happen? Get latest temperature. Then tell me what will happen? Keep on saying. And then what will happen? And then what will happen? We are done. Rather than now just do a comparison. Earlier, what were being done? Earlier, after adding, we were actually calling the method of all the observers, right? जैसे यहाँ पर we are calling latest hour का show का method, average weather का show का method, right? Right now, what we are doing? We are just notifying everyone. And as a part of notification, what we are doing? We are calling a single method. Now, let's say, hello, now let's implement the observer. So let's implement the observer. So we have the observer. Here we have the observer. Here, as a part of Java, what we will have list, and then list of humidity, right? Let's talk about our first observer. What was our first observer? Our first observer, latest hour report, right? It will implement what? It will implement observer, right? And then it will have what? What will it have? And then what will it do? What will it do? It will show print, right? What will you think? What will you think? Latest में what will be shown? In latest what will be shown? Temperature, but what latest मतलब क्या? Will shown latest right? Latest में will say latest temperature, right? or not? Latest में हाँ, right? And then in this similar pattern, we will be having what? Average hour का pattern, and here we will print sum of temperature divided by temperature dot, right? Yes, you can see now. We are full here. Now we have to let's think about new scenario. What will happen? Suppose we have to create a new implementation called लास्ट 10 आवर का हमको दिखाना है क्या? टेम्परेचर, राइट? व्हाट वी विल डू? यू टेल मी व्हाट वी विल डू? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल व्हाट वी विल डू? लुक, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल क्रिएट a new class similar to these two observers. We will create a new observer, and then the whole controller जो that will control everything, that will register this new observer to this class, right? Even a single will ever a single line of change will happen in this weather data. Any line of change. Will you be making any change in the weather data to show last 10 hour का report? Yes. How? How will you be making? No, right? No change will happen. अरे अरे अरे, क्या बात कर रहे हैं? कैसे ऐड करते हैं? ये तो हम ऐड करते हैं ना, यहाँ पे एक नया ऐड करते हैं ना, फिर यहाँ पर ये भी चेंज होता है, डेटा डेट चेंज वाला, डेटा चेंज वाला, राइट? नाउ here will have to, so what will do? It will call the register method of this particular class, right? That's all. And whenever this data change will be invoked, that observer will be notified by this notify method. You can say they are notifying, right? And as a part of notifying the client, we are calling the update method. And inside the update method, let's talk each section. Okay. अब लो फायदा तो हमें समझ में आ गया, जब हमें नुकसान समझ में आएगा. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड द लॉसेज ऑफ प्रीवियस इम्प्लीमेंटेशन? क्या लॉस था ये बता सकते लॉस था उसका. देखो, let's first of all, okay, let's forget about the correctness. You know, talk about correctness क्योंकि correct तो वही था. हेलो. competitive कोडिंग के व्यू में डोंट थिंक लाइक दैट. Here we are talking about correctness. Correct was that was also correct. But here, what we want to achieve here? So we want to make sure that there is authority, and for any change in the reporting system, authority should not be modified. This was our motto, right? Right or not? And why is it? Why is this our motto? Why do we don't want to change the authority? Because if we want to print 100 reports, you don't want to change a particular class 100 times, even though that class is nothing to do with that change. So there is a thing. I told you, na, if your brother does something, why will someone beat you? No, it's wrong. It's wrong, na. The same is also here. Better data is the authority. The task of better data is to update the changes for the authority. If someone wants to do something with that data, why should we do that in that class? Right? You can also understand the most basic thing for this is the client server relationship, right? Okay. Suppose there is a server, okay? Let's think that this. There is a server. I mean, there is a microservice, okay? That is doing something, right? And you want to call the API of that service. Will you make change in the service? But right now we are doing the same thing. Right now, in the first attempt, we are doing the same thing. Here, whether data is the service, which is owning the data and showing the latest data, right? And now you as a client want to publish several report. First report is to print average hour का data. Second report is to publish latest weather report, right? And third is the last 10 hour report. So these are the clients which depend upon this data, right? So what we were doing for every client, we are making change in the server. You can see now. We are adding all the clients in the server, right? Here also we are calling the methods of the client in the server का code, right? ये क्या है? क्लाइंट ही तो है. ये क्लाइंट है ना. These are individual clients जिसको रिपोर्ट पब्लिश करना है. डेटा आ रहा है ना. लो लेटेस्ट डेटा है. ये तो ये है ना डेटा. इसको है ना डेटा. कहाँ डेटा यहाँ से आ रहा है. ये तो दिख रहा है कि डेटा यहाँ से आ रहा है. डेटा आ रहा है ना. लेटेस्ट टेम्परेचर दे रहा है ना आपको डेटा. डेटा तो रहा है. ये तो सेटिंग में हमने खत्म कर दिया कि डेटा यहाँ से आ रहा है. जब भी आपको नया डेटा आएगा ये आंसर रास्ते आपको मिल जाएगा. दिख तो रहा है आपको ये आ रहा है डेटा यहाँ पे. यही थी प्रॉब्लम. डीबी है. डीबी पीछे पड़ा हुआ है. डीबी को कॉल करके ले जाता है. डीबी पड़ा हुआ है पीछे. डीबी डीबी है. आरडीबी है. कुछ भी डीबी डीबी है ना. डीबी में कोई एंट्री कर रहा है. ठीक है. अब मैं डीबी का एंट्री थोड़ी थोड़ी करूंगा यहाँ पर समझाने के लिए. मतलब अब मैं डीबी थोड़ी यहाँ पर बनाऊंगा. मतलब वो एंट्री है ना. डेटा आ रहा है. You need to be expert. Look, right in this, look, in order to for software development, you need to be abstract, right? You don't need to know if you don't need to look if someone is has given you a method, you don't say कि वो भाई क्या कर रहा है. If someone is told you कि ये उन्हें दे रहा है. For example, ऐसे देखते हैं, हम कोई सर्वर का एपीआई कॉल करते हैं, वी कॉल एपीआई ऑफ द सर्विस, राइट. तो वी आर गिवन दी एपीआई का मेथड. सपोज कि किसी ने सर्विस बना के रखा है एंड वी आर कॉलिंग द गेट एपीआई, ओके. तो मुझे कॉल करते हैं कि तुम कहाँ चला रहे हो, वो बोलेगा तुम्हें क्या मतलब है, तुमको मैं दे रहा हूँ ना. तो यहाँ पर मैं बोल रहा हूँ मैं तुम्हें दे रहा हूँ, ये मतलब समझ रहा हूँ मैं तुम्हें दे रहा हूँ तीन चला कर. एज अ क्लाइंट यू डोंट बॉदर मैं तुम्हें कहाँ से दे रहा हूँ. तो यू आर गोइंग इनटू द रॉन्ग क्वेश्चन, यू आर आस्किंग द रॉन्ग टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन. हेलो. when we're talking about abstraction and all those things, we should not ask this thing कि कहाँ से आ रहा है. Actually, ideally, we should not clear कि कहाँ से आ रहा है. As long as you can see this method clearly. इसको मैंने इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं करना, डिजिटल इम्प्लीमेंट थोड़ी करूंगा मैं, मतलब डीबी से आ रहा है तो बंदा आएगा क्लास दे रहा है, वो रिलेवेंट भी नहीं है ना. I I am only written those things which are relevant for our example or for our understanding. Those things which are not relevant, we should not talk about that. And if you ask such questions, तो वो थोड़ा मतलब मैंने बोला मेरे को तो मैंने मानूंगा बुरा. But if you ask such questions from the interview, बोलेगा ये बंदा क्या पूछ रहा है. तो we should always ask the right kind of question. तो first of all, is it clear? तो डेटा आ रहा है and we don't care about that. हाँ लेकिन फिर भी जान गया, मैंने बता भी दिया. ठीक है. सिंपल सी बात है, एक डेटा बना रहा है और एक डेटा ऐसे देखते हैं. एक यू कैन सी देयर इज अ सिस्टम हु इज क्रिएटिंग द डेटा. ओके ओके. So let's understand this. So the question is ki, who is client and who is authority? You tell me answer. One is called weather data and another is called weather data report. According to you, which will be client and which will be the authority? है. But you told the opposite in the beginning. हाँ, and you, but in the beginning you told wrong thing. But yeah, right now you're right. So yeah, here weather data is authority or you can say provider. And report, weather data report is client. You yourself answer the question. Right now it's clear who is the authority and who is client. Exactly. Who is client? Who is client? जिसको चाहिए डेटा. क्लाइंट क्या होता है देखिए, क्लाइंट क्या होता है जिसको डेटा चाहिए. अथॉरिटी क्या होता है जिसके पास डेटा होता है. इन दी वर्ल्ड ऑफ सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट, कहानी यहाँ पर क्लाइंट देखिए, क्लाइंट कौन है यहाँ पर ये बताओ. हाँ, उसका इन्वोकेशन कहाँ पर होगा, ये गौर से देखो बता मेरे को. हु इज इन्वोकिंग दैट कॉल. हर क्लाइंट का कॉल को इन्वोक कौन कर रहा है, इस पर आते हैं हम लोग. और कौन है, कौन है. एग्जैक्टली. और कल को एक नया रिपोर्ट बनेगा तो उसको भी इन्वोक कौन करेगा. सही लग रहा है ये सुनने में. एग्जैक्टली. यहाँ तक क्लियर है. तो मैं ये क्लियर है ना क्लियरिटी की व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम विद दिस सिस्टम. why the system is not scalable, why the system is not reliable, and why the system cannot be trusted, right. नहीं वो फंक्शन मुझे भूल गया. प्रॉब्लम ये है कि कल को जब भी नया क्लाइंट बनेगा तो चेंज कहाँ पर हो रहा है, ये होता चेंज कहाँ हो रहा है. अथॉरिटी में ऑब्जर्वेट है, अभी तो ऑब्जर्वेट है, नहीं तो ऑब्जर्वेट है, नहीं तो सिंपल सा चीज है। लुक दिस इज प्री ऑब्जर्वेट पैटर्न, ये ऑब्जर्वेट पैटर्न के पहले की दुनिया है, ठीक है। यहाँ पर क्या है, कल को नया रिपोर्टिंग का यूज कर पाएगा कौन बेचारा मार खाएगा, बेटा डेटा। क्या ये होना चाहिए? एग्जैक्ट, उसके लिए हमने क्या लाया, एक डिजाइन पैटर्न, एंड द डिजाइन पैटर्न इज कॉल्ड ऑब्जर्वर डिजाइन पैटर्न, राइट। तो हमने क्या किया यहाँ पर, वी हैव क्लियरली डिफाइंड द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, राइट। ओके, आई थिंक यू नोट दिस पॉइंट फ्रॉम देयर, तो काफी सही लग रहा था। रिपोर्ट करनी है, लेना पड़ेगा ना, लेना पड़ेगा तो नहीं, मैं तो बोलूँ कि लेना पड़ेगा, लेकिन वेदर डेटा जाकर देगा कि वो आकर लेगा, ये बता मेरे को। हाँ, और एक्चुअली में इसको अभी इन्वोक कौन कर रहा है, मैं सिंपली सिंपल सी बात है, भूल जाओ क्लाउड, भूल जाओ सर्वर, वो सब भूल जाओ, हाँ, वो सब भूल जाओ। सिंपल सी बात है, हमारे पास एक अथॉरिटी है और हमारे पास 10 रिपोर्टिंग का रिक्वायरमेंट है, ऐसे देखो सिंपल सी बात है, ठीक है। हाँ हाँ हाँ, तो वो तो करनी चाहिए, अथॉरिटी तो वही है, वो तो मुझसे है। अरे नहीं, इसमें कोई ले दे नहीं रहा, समझ नहीं रहा, तो देखो यहाँ पर हो क्या रहा है कि वेदर इज डायनेमिक थिंग, राइट। ये स्टैटिक सिस्टम नहीं, राइट, बहुत डायनेमिक थिंग है। यहाँ पर कुछ नहीं, यहाँ पर वो ये बोल जाओ, ऐसे देखो, एक मिनट ऐसे देखो, ऐसे देखो, क्लाइंट को बोलूंगा, मतलब क्लाइंट को बोल जाओ, ऐसे बोल जाओ, ऐसे देखो, हमारा तो यूज केस क्या है, ऐसे देखो, ऐसे यूज केस समझना पड़ेगा, हमारे पास रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है। हमारे पास एक रिक्वायरमेंट है कि टेम्परेचर और ह्यूमिडिटी है, दे कीप ऑन चेंजिंग एवरी आवर, राइट। और जब भी ये चेंज होता है, हमें 100 रिपोर्ट बनाने हैं, ये हमारा रिक्वायरमेंट है। क्लाइंट को बोल जाओ, कोई कॉल नहीं कर रहा है, हमारा रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है यहाँ पे, कि जब भी चेंज होता है, जब भी चेंज होता है, वेर एवर देयर इज अ चेंज इन द टेम्परेचर एंड ह्यूमिडिटी, वी हैव टू जनरेट हंड्रेड्स ऑफ रिपोर्ट। और चेंज होने का पता किसको होगा, हु कैन नो कि चेंज हो रहा है, जो डेटा डेटा वाला को पता होगा कि चेंज हो रहा है, या फिर जो रिपोर्ट बना रहा है उसको पता है कि चेंज हो रहा है, ये होता है। एग्जैक्टली, यहाँ तक कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, यहाँ तक क्लियर है। अब ये हमारा somehow हमारा टास्क है कि whenever a change will take place in temperature or humidity, we will update the report, ये हमारा रिक्वायरमेंट है। यहाँ तक कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। इसके बाद तो हमने इसके लिए क्या किया, जितने भी रिपोर्ट थे सारा हमने इसके अंदर बिताकर पढ़ा दिया। जब भी डेटा चेंज हुआ हमने क्या किया, whenever डेटा चेंज, लुक whenever डेटा चेंज, हमने क्या किया, हर रिपोर्ट का मेथड को यहाँ पर कॉल मार दिया, रिपोर्ट 1 कॉल मारो, रिपोर्ट 2 कॉल मारो, कल को रिपोर्ट 3 आएगा तो हम यहाँ पर कॉल कर रहे हैं। तो जब भी चेंज हो रहा है, हम क्या कर रहे हैं, एक नया रिपोर्ट जब भी बनना है तो हम रिपोर्ट को इसके अंदर बनाना का कार्य कर रहे हैं, राइट। और यहाँ पर डेटा चेंज होने पर यहाँ पर कॉल मार रहे हैं, यहाँ पर कोई डाउट नहीं है। हमने ये प्रूव किया कि दिस इज अ रॉन्ग थिंग, क्योंकि रिपोर्ट जब बनाना हो तो या रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी इसकी है इन्वोक करना, पर इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि जब भी कोई नया रिपोर्ट बनेगा तो ये बेचारा बीच में आकर हर बार सबको अपने में ऐड करता रहेगा, राइट। राइट, क्योंकि डेटा चेंज नाम का जो फंक्शन है, हेलो, इसको रिपोर्टिंग चेंज होने की फंक्शनलिटी से चेंज नहीं होना चाहिए। डेटा चेंज तभी चेंज होना चाहिए जब तक डेटा का पैटर्न चेंज हो रहा है। इसके अलावा दुनिया में, इसके अलावा वर्ल्ड की देयर शुड बी नो एनी फोर्स इन द वर्ल्ड which could have power to change this method। लेकिन अभी क्या हो रहा है, भैया कल को हमको 10 घंटा का दिखाना है रिपोर्ट, यहाँ पर हमको चेंज करना पड़ेगा, एक लाइन ऐड करना पड़ेगा। ठीक है, प्रॉब्लम है। तो यहाँ पर हो क्या रही है, डेटा का चेंज इज टाइटली कपल्ड विद डेटा का रिपोर्टिंग, राइट। डेटा का चेंज इज ए फेनोमेना, वो होना ही होना है, एंड डेटा का रिपोर्टिंग इज एन एक्शन दैट वी आर टेकिंग ऑन द चेंज, राइट। तो न्यू एक्शन के लिए फेनोमेना को चेंज चेंज नहीं करेंगे, ऐसे देखो कि मतलब भूकंप आना एक फेनोमेना है, ठीक है, ठीक है ना। तो जब भूकंप आता है तो हमको दीवार से चिपकना है, वो एक एक्शन लेना है, ठीक है। तो हम दीवार से चिपकने के लिए कुछ और करना पड़े, इसके लिए हम भूकंप को जाके चेंज चेंज नहीं कर देंगे ना। ये जो यार करने कौन करना। तो यहाँ पर बेसिकली व्हाट वी डू, वी आर कपलिंग द फेनोमेना एंड द एक्शन। अब ये कैसे क्लियर होती है, गलत है कि फेनोमेना और एक्शन शुड नॉट बी कपल्ड, ठीक है। अब हम देखो ना कि कल को आप मान लो आपके पास रिपोर्टिंग सिस्टम है, तो आपके पास एक एक्शन लेना है कि मान लीजिए आपको आता है, तो आपको घर में ये काम करना है, दीवार से चिपक जाना है या फिर फील्ड में चले जाना है, ये सब आपको एक्शन लेना है, ठीक है। तो कल को आपको कुछ और एक्शन लेना हो, मान लीजिए किसी बंदे को एक्शन लेना हो कि मेरे को उल्टा लटक जाना है दीवार में, एग्जाम्पल। तो उसके लिए क्या वो अर्थक्वेक पे जाकर जाकर चेंज करेगा, अर्थक्वेक को तो सुन ना है, वो तो होना ही होना है। वो क्या करेगा, जो बंदा होगा उल्टा लटकने वाला, वो समहाउ ये इंश्योर करेगा कि जब भी अर्थक्वेक आए तो मुझे मालूम चले ताकि मैं उल्टा लटक जाऊं, है ना। और ना अपना उड़ाता हूँ इसके लिए, ये क्यों गलत है। तो उसके लिए हमने क्या किया कि बी डिवाइस के पैटर्न, एंड हमने उसको नाम दिया ऑब्जर्व पैटर्न, कि अगर हो क्या रहा है कि एक फेनोमेना हो रहा है, तो फेनोमेना को हम बोल रहे हैं सब्जेक्ट, वी आर सेइंग फेनोमेना एज ए सब्जेक्ट, इट मींस अर्थक्वेक का आना इज ए सब्जेक्ट, एंड पीपल who have to take an action on the earthquake are observers, ठीक है ना, ठीक है। या फिर इसको ऐसे भी देखते हैं, मान लीजिए कि कोई बंदा का फोन है, ठीक है, उसका फोन में रिचार्ज हो गया, एक और एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं, ये समवन हैज ए फोन एंड अ रिचार्ज इज बीइंग हैपेंड ऑन द फोन, ठीक है। अब जब भी फोन का बैलेंस खत्म होता है तो आपको सारे कस्टमर को मैसेज भेजना है, ये काम है आपका, ठीक है। तो आज आप ये मैसेज भेज रहे हो कि, तो एक बंदा है जिसको ये पता लगाना है कि कब बंदे का फोन का बैलेंस खत्म हो रहा है, ठीक है। तो दूसरा बंदा ये है जिसको ये करना है कि जब भी बैलेंस खत्म होता है तो एक टेक्स्ट मैसेज भेजो कस्टमर को कि हाँ भाई तुम्हारा मैसेज, तुम्हारा बैलेंस खत्म हो गया, ठीक है। अब कल को जो मैसेज भेजने वाला बंदा है उसका मूड चेंज हो गया, बोला कि अरे यार मेरे को ये टेक्स्ट में भेजने में मजा नहीं आ रहा है, तो व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल सेंड अ सॉन्ग टू द कस्टमर, एक गाने बना कर भेजूंगा कि आपका बैलेंस खत्म हो गया, मैं आई विल सेंड दिस मैसेज इन फॉर्म ऑफ ए सॉन्ग। तो इस चेंज के लिए जो बंदा ये पता लगा रहा है कि बैलेंस खत्म हो गया है, उसको चेंज करना चाहिए क्या। हाँ, अब आपको बैलेंस खत्म होने पर मैसेज भेजना है या फिर एक गाना भेजना है, इस बात का फर्क पड़ता है क्या कि हमें, समझ गए। तो इसके लिए हमने क्या कर दिया, हमने दो सेपरेट एंटिटी बना दी, एक बोला कि तुम सब्जेक्ट हो, यू आर ए फेनोमेना, राइट। अब संबंध, और सेकंड बोल दिया कि ऑब्जर्वर हो, कि व्हेनेवर अ फेनोमेना इज टेकिंग प्लेस वी विल अपडेट मी, ठीक है। नाउ ऑब्जर्वर विल रजिस्टर इटसेल्फ टू द सब्जेक्ट, रजिस्टर और सब्सक्राइब व्हाटएवर जैसे सब्सक्राइब इज वेरी कॉमन, तो सब्सक्राइब कर लेगा, ठीक है। और फेनोमेना में जब भी कुछ चेंज होगा इट विल नोटिफाई ऑल द ऑब्जर्वर्स, और जब भी नोटिफिकेशन मिलेगा ऑब्जर्वर को, ऑब्जर्वर विल टेक इट एक्शन। उसको सम करना है कि एवरेज लेना है, या फिर टेक्स्ट मैसेज देना है, कि साउंड भेजना है, या फिर आपको क्या उसमें दीवार के सहारे खड़ा होना है, या फिर फील्ड में जाना है, या फिर उल्टा नंबर रखना है, ठीक है। तो यहाँ बात होगी, वी क्लियरली डिफाइन द रिलेशनशिप कि सब्जेक्ट का एक्स काम होगा, ऑब्जर्वर का एबीसी काम होगा। ऑब्जर्वर की रिक्वायरमेंट के लिए सब्जेक्ट चेंज नहीं होगा, और सब्जेक्ट की रिक्वायरमेंट के लिए पब्लिशर का मतलब क्या होता है कि जो पब्लिश करता है, पब्लिश करना है तो फिर नोटिफाई करना है कि एक ही बात है ना, तो यहाँ पे नोटिफाई कौन कर रहा है, सब्जेक्ट कौन हो गया, पब्लिशर हो गया। वी आर गुड है, तो हमने इसको बहुत अच्छे से बनाया, व्हाट वी डिड इज दैट वी क्रिएटेड इंटरफेस फॉर सब्जेक्ट जिसमें वी हैव रजिस्टर का मेथड, अनरजिस्टर का मेथड, नोटिफाई का मेथड। और इन आवर एग्जांपल एंड वी आल्सो क्रिएटेड ऑब्जर्वर का इंटरफेस वेयर वी हैव अपडेट, ठीक है। Now in this weather का data and this all the average report and latest report, we have divided this into two parts. Now weather data is our weather data is our subject. मतलब सप्ताह कैसे हो गया weather data कैसे हो गया, सप्ताह कैसे हो गया वो तो पहले से हो जाएगा ना उसके में। मतलब सारे को पहले से सप्ताह है, let's say subject and observer, let's have now because in observer पता है these two are the name which are commonly used, subject and observer, okay. So weather data is the subject. What will the weather data do? It will It will keep a list of all the observers and the data which is being changed or which is prone to change. Now, if someone will call the register method, it will add the observer into the existing list of observers. अब यहाँ पर एक लोकल क्लास है, कल को हम इसको डी में डाल देंगे, उसकी और साइज अब ये बोला है लोकल रखोगे तो उड़ जाएगा, तो इसके लिए एकदम उसके में डी लगाना डालेंगे, राइट। तो यहाँ पे दिखा रहा हूँ बट यू कैन ऑल्सो ऐड ऑल द ऑब्जर्वर्स इन द डी, ताकि कल को अगर हमारा सिस्टम रीस्टार्ट हो जाए तो पूरा ऑब्जर्वर उड़ने लगेगा, वो तो अलग बात है, बट आई जस्ट डिमोन्स्ट्रेटिव कि हमें लिस्ट रखना है ऑब्जर्वर का, ठीक है। फिर हम क्या करेंगे, वेन्यू कम्बल विल वांट टू टू द अपडेट, हम उसको ऐड कर लेंगे। तो इफ समवन इज बोर्ड ऑफ द अपडेट हम उसको उड़ा देंगे, और जब भी कुछ चेंज आएगा हम उसको नोटिफाई करेंगे। फिर सिंस इट्स ओनली दिस टू डेटा, कैपिटल ह्यूमिडिटी इट विल ऑलवेज गेट द लेटेस्ट टेंपरेचर, लेटेस्ट ह्यूमिडिटी, ठीक है। एंड देन डेटा चेंज जब भी होगा व्हाट विल हैपन, इट विल अपडेट इट्स टेंपरेचर, इट विल अपडेट इट्स ह्यूमिडिटी एंड इट विल नोटिफाई द क्लाइंट। नोटिफाई में क्या होगा, नोटिफाई में क्या होगा, सारे ऑब्जर्वर को अपडेट चला जाएगा। नाउ ऑब्जर्वर का अपडेट में क्या हो रहा है, तो each observer is implementing its own update method, ठीक है। जैसे लेटेस्ट आवर वेदर रिपोर्ट इज ऑब्जर्वर, तो इन द अपडेट मेथड ऑफ लेटेस्ट आवर का रिपोर्ट, व्हाट वी आर डूइंग इज दैट वी आर सेइंग द लेटेस्ट टेंपरेचर। एवरेज आवर का जो रिपोर्ट है वो क्या कर रहा है, इस आफ्टर लिसनिंग टू द अपडेट इट इज प्रिंटिंग द एवरेज ऑफ द टेंपरेचर। तो वही हम लोग बना देंगे, हम इसको बोल देंगे, क्या बोल देंगे, इसको बोल देंगे मीडियम आवर वेदर रिपोर्ट। इससे सीधा बोल देंगे वी विल शो द मीडियम। Can I tell you one thing? Adding a new report, which is publishing the medium, or adding another report where we will publish last 10 hours of data, will that any way have any effect on the weather data? Any effect? Will that new requirement of publishing two new reports, where in one we will be adding medium and second we will be publishing 10 hours का latest data, will that have any code change in weather data? Ideally, should that have happened? Ideally, we should have changed weather data. So whatever ideal requirement was there, we are achieving that ideal requirement. So now do you completely understand observer pattern? नहीं, डरने की बात ऐसा नहीं कि मैं डांट नहीं रहा ना, मतलब डरने की बात नहीं है, जस्ट दिस वन यू गॉट ना। It was a bit difficult to understand, but I think I'm not sure, I mean, how effective I was. But did you get this on the net? Because look, I just tell you two things. One is that you were more actually, look, where you like to understand. So first is that you thought about correctness. So you started thinking, okay, मुझे तो सही था, तो हम ये क्यों कर रहे हैं? I think you correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you started thinking more correctness, right? You started finding the fault in the fucking implementation कि वो गलती था तभी हम ये कर रहे हैं. मैं बोल दिया इन द बिगिनिंग, गलत तो ये नहीं है, ये फंक्शनलिटी बात सही है, करेक्टनेस है इसमें. एंड सेकंड, यू गॉट मोर इनटू द क्वेश्चन कि भाई कहाँ से ला रहे हैं, तो बस ठीक है, तो बिन द साइड, लाइक या आई मीन समटाइम्स इट्स नॉट ऑलवेज अबाउट करेक्टनेस. देखो मैं देखिए ये प्रॉब्लम को सोल्व तो बहुत तरीके से हम कर सकते हैं, और एक नॉट टू सोल्व द सिंगल प्रॉब्लम, ये मल्टीपल अप्रोचेस, राइट. तो ये ना, हमको मान लीजिए 2 into 3 करना है, तो 2 को 3 बार ऐड करना इज ऑल्सो नॉट रॉन्ग. हेलो, और आपको बोले कि तुम मेरे को 2 times 3 दे करके, तो हम एक फॉर लूप चला देंगे और हम 2.3 में ऐड करेंगे, वो भी गलत नहीं है. गलत है क्या? और 2 into 2, अगर हमको 2 को मल्टीप्लाई करना है 3 टाइम, राइट, आपको बोलेगा कि हमको मल्टीप्लाई करना है 2 को 3 टाइम, ये तो गिव मी दी मल्टी दी प्रोडक्ट ऑफ 2 and 3, ठीक है, ऐसा बोल देगा. तो हम एक फॉर लूप चला देंगे, राइट. हम यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे, हम यहाँ पे क्या बोल देंगे, हम तो बोल देंगे रिजल्ट प्लस इक्वल टू, ये गलत है क्या? हेलो, या फिर हम सीधे बोल देंगे? बिल तो दोनों नहीं है, बट बेटर क्या करना है, एक लूप चलाना है या फिर एक लाइन में काम खत्म करना है, क्योंकि इसका ओ ही नहीं, इसका ओवन है. तो sometimes it's not about correctness or something. Sometimes it's about what is the right thing to do. And how, because it's a software, it's not a simple program, it's a software. And whatever you're writing, you have to maintain. And sometimes you can't even achieve that. For example, let's talk about client server का भी example है ना, इसको हम client server से भी कर सकते हैं. Suppose someone is exposing an API, तो कल को किसी बंदे को API के डेटा को फेच करके कुछ उस पर काम करना हो, तो वो चेंज हम सर्वर में करेंगे कि क्लाइंट में करेंगे? है, हम ऐसे नहीं करेंगे. सर्वर पे काम डेटा देना, क्लाइंट ना है, इसको जो करना करेगा, इसको कम करे, डिवाइड करे, मल्टीप्लाई करे, हम क्या सर्वर में थोड़ी चेंज करेंगे. और सर्वर में चेंज कर भी देंगे जब आप उन करोगे, सपोज संबंध वही चीज नहीं है सर्वर, डिलीवरी करें तो बोल सकते हैं. सपोज कल को आपके सरकार, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल इंडियन गवर्नमेंट है यूपीआई, राइट, एंड इंडियन गवर्नमेंट इज एक्सपोजिंग यूपीआई का एपीआई, राइट, वेयर यू आर कॉलिंग द बैंक का एपीआई, राइट. नाउ वी हैव टू टेक एन एक्शन ऑन द आउटकम ऑफ एपीआई, ठीक है. तो सरकार को बोलोगे कि भाई आप जाकर अपना तो चेंज करके मुझे ये दो, कि जो सरकार के दे रही है बोलेंगे, उस पर हल्का भी कोडिंग बनाएंगे. और सरकार को बोल देंगे भाई जब भी आपको कुछ चेंज होगा आप मेरे को बता देना. तो दैट वाज द पॉइंट. So there is a system who is giving the data, and you can't impose the responsibility of having multiple operations on the data on the guy who is producing the data. And if picturing this again and again, you might be bored, but this is really important because this is the whole crux of this algorithm, right? For those who want to take some action on the data, should not enforce the data provider. Just register yourself with the data provider and do whatever you want to do with the data. Cool. So you got the other pattern. So what is the benefit of the pattern? First of all, observer pattern decouples the roles of observers and subject, right? It is an interface based operation, so it's very good for extension, right? Here we can have n number of observers who can perform n number of operations without affecting the subject. Cool. Usage क्या है? तो इंटर तो the best usage for observer and subject pattern. I mean, you will see the usage is very common. The most common use in the world is for observer pattern. Whether it's email you what you do. You know, if you open up the site and you want to listen to the newsletter, what do you do? You subscribe your email ID to that newsletter. So that newsletter is the subject and you are the observer. As soon as you subscribe you subscribe via your email ID, you start getting any update on the newsletter into your mailbox, right? So that is the best example for observer pattern. And then let's talk about SMS. You receive SMS. How do you receive SMS? Because if you are using Airtel or suppose Jio or Vodafone Idea, whatever, that has a list of all the clients as an observer. And then there is a subject. So whenever someone will purchase a new number, it will not change the mechanism of updation or changing the notification. No, it will only add the new number as one of the observers. And then whenever change will happen into the company, we will get notified. And one of the other example is your email list. In your company, there must be email list, right? Suppose your team should have an email list. And whenever an email is sent to team, you get all the members of the team get email. तो कल को कोई बंदा मान लो जाता है टीम ज्वाइन करता है सपोज न्यू गाय ज्वाइन करती है हम क्या करते हैं जाकर ईमेल का जो कोड लिखा हो सपोज यू आर यूजिंग माइक्रोसॉफ्ट आउटलुक तो हम आउटलुक नहीं जाकर हम चेंज करते नहीं ना हम क्या करते हैं जो ग्रुप बना हुआ है टीम का उसी में उस बंदे का ईमेल आईडी को ऐड कर देते हैं और यू कैन से हम क्या कर देते हैं उस बंदे को सब्सक्राइब कर देते हैं वहां पे so you will find the most wide example of observer pattern in your life and I remember some of the very good interview questions asked on this pattern पता है जैसे if I'm not wrong, there was a company which asked a question where you had to implement the logic of delivery boy. You know delivery boy, right? Yes, you are owning a food app called Zomato or Swiggy, right? So you have to implement the functionality जिसमें क्या होगा whenever an order will be placed, you have to actually notify all the delivery boy, and then delivery boy can pick up the order. हाँ मतलब बहुत ज्यादा जो भी है डेली वर्क आपको मतलब जो भी है इट डजंट मैटर आई एम जस्ट गिविंग अ वेरी हाई लेवल डिटेल आई डोंट रिकॉल बिकॉज आई गेट दैट क्वेश्चन आई थिंक 1.5 ईयर अगो कहीं तो पढ़ा था मैंने आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू कि डिलीवरी बॉय मतलब नॉट ऑल जस्ट कि आपको पता आपको करना ये है कि आपको डिलीवरी ऐप आपको एक फूड का डिलीवरी ऐप बनाना है जिसमें जब भी कुछ ऑर्डर होता है और तो रेस्टोरेंट में जब ऑर्डर बन रहा होता है तो आपको डिलीवरी बॉय आपको चूज करना है एक बंदा डिलीवरी होना चाहिए जो ऑर्डर जाकर पहुंचा दे कस्टमर को तो यहाँ क्या होगा यहाँ पे हम दिस इज द बेस्ट एग्जांपल ऑफ व्हाट विल डू हियर दे विल क्रिएट अ सिस्टम जो कि क्या करेगा जैसे ही ऑर्डर आएगा हम एक नोटिफिकेशन जनरेट करेंगे राइट whenever we will receive an order we will generate the notification and then all the delivery boy will be observers of that notification so receiving भाई मतलब ये अगेन यू आर गोइंग इन द irrelevant question मतलब आई एम जस्ट गिविंग एन एग्जांपल ठीक है हम गांव वाले नहीं भेजेंगे दूसरे गांव वाले को नहीं भेजेंगे ठीक है नाउ वी आर गोइंग ठीक है मतलब इलेवेंट में ये बट यू आर गुड आई नॉट से कहता हूं बैड है बट ठीक है मतलब दिस आर समथिंग व्हिच यू डोंट आस्क ये सब इम्प्लिसिट होता है ठीक है तो यहाँ पर हम क्या करेंगे जो रिसीविंग ऑफ ऑर्डर विल बिकम ट्रिगर तो जैसे ही ऑर्डर रिसीव होगा अब मेथड विल बी ट्रिगर्ड जो कि क्या करेगा नोटिफाई करेगा सारे लेट मी नाउ आई विल आंसर योर क्वेश्चन बाय दिस लाइन सारे नियर बाय ड्राइवर्स को नोटिफिकेशन भेज देगा ठीक है So all those nearby drivers will be registered as the observer, right? So यहाँ पर देखिए what we will do, that drivers will be observers, and now one of the observer will take the action, right? And that will again, so as soon as the driver will accept the order, what will happen? Now the customer will become the observer of the driver, right? Then whatever action the driver will take, customer will be notified. आपको आता है ना कि हाँ भाई ये बंदा है जिसने तुम्हारा ऑर्डर ले लिया है, ये बंदा रेस्टोरेंट पहुंच गया है, ये बंदा रेस्टोरेंट से निकल गया है, क्या हो रहा है? They just subscribe to you as the observer of the action of the driver. Like it also happens with the order online order. ऑनलाइन में भी होता है ना, यू कैन रजिस्टर, अब पता है स्पीकर अंदर ये होता है ना, यू नो ना, if you're ordering something, you can listen to the notification in more than one mobile number. तो क्या होता है, each number is a observer, अब इस आइटम पर जो जो एक्शन होगा दे विल बी नोटिफाइड। तो ये सब है, वो क्वेश्चन can search करना, if you will find some of the questions of the interview, you will find that question, and I think I can expect, since you have this much information about this, you can write the LLD for that one also. So I think it was a pretty big class. We thought of covering factory, but yeah, I think it was important. So I think we don't have time left for covering the factory topic. We will cover this next time. But it doesn't matter what we have covered. We don't have to cover everything. The whole motto is to learn something rather than finishing all the topics in her way. So with this, do you have the confidence about other pattern? Do you know? Just solve the question. Solve the question. Look, वेदर का मैंने बना, डिलीवरी का जाकर आप बनाओ, डिलीवरी बॉय का या फिर जोमेटो का या फिर स्विगी का, और कंप्लीट क्वेश्चन देखना है तो यू कैन लुक एट द क्वेश्चन ऑनलाइन। देखना है तो देगी बॉय का इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चन कुछ देखना, यू विल फाइंड समथिंग। ओके, सो बट बिफोर दैट, डू यू हैव एनीथिंग इन द अदर?